Oh, Dory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family is complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us. Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end, it's impossible.
Why? What are Axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And As expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Hello everybody and welcome back to more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I am your host, XFAngel98. And the last time, we battled against Renoir, Lumiere.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to 0?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different.
Do you want to spend some time with CL? Absolutely, as we are going to be spending a lot of this episode kind of doing
Story time?
side content.
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me, to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Though Verso's story was rather lacking, CL appreciates Verso slightly more than before. CL relationship level increased to 2. CL and Verso spend a bit too long teasing each other before going back to the other.
I'm mad.
Esky,
I'm stinking mad.
about Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
Do you want to spend some time with SK? Yeah, we need a palate cleanser after that. We need the fastest ball.
Enjoying the stars.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
Yeah, it's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad. He misses Clair.
Ah,
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all ooh.
ooh.
Yeah, centuries go by without your best friends. That's gonna make you go ooh.
Yeah, but at least you shared some. We? How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am ooh. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the ooh.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo there.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee-woo myself. Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days.
Oh, headbats!
Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Verso and SK feel their bond deepen after this meaningful interaction. Relationship level increased, SK to 4. They spend more time looking at the stars, saying they look like things they absolutely do not look like. SK's nonsense inspires Verso. Gradient attack unlocked. Verso Striker. And head back to the others. See, I told you. There's a reason for this. As our relationship levels increase with every character, we'll eventually unlock more and more of the gradient attack levels. We got Striker for Verso. Deals high single target damage, physical damage, one hit, can break. Requires 2 gradient charges to perform. So, really solid. And that's why these interactions at the camp are so important.
Lune. Okay. We'll talk later then.
Do you want to spend some time with Lune? Yeah, we'll spend some time with Lune. Lune stands by the fire, deep in thought. Verso tries to get her attention.
Do you like dogs?
What?
Do you like dogs?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a dog person.
Well, you're right. I had a dog named Pat.
You named your dog Paw. That's like if my parents named me Foot.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Any other siblings?
Yeah, I had a brother too. Sol. He was the oldest and everyone's favorite.
That sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favorite.
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? Alright, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
Verso and Lune enjoy a moment together. Lune is in such a good mood that she forgets to ask Verso other important questions, which Verso takes note of. Relationship level increased, Lune to 3. They have a bit more fun together before heading back to camp.
Ready for the Axons? Of course you are.
You want to spend some time with Mael? Yes. Verso approaches Mael, who is alone by the lake.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great. Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. Yeah. I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gamage.
That must have sucked. For both you and them.
Yeah, it did. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird. What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbor. Before... well, all this. That home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
Mael starts to open up to Verso. She feels more comfortable with him. As does Verso with Mael. Relationship level increased. Mael to 3. Mael and Verso spend some time reminiscing about the past, then head back to the other.
I'm sorry, mon vieux. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
You want to spend some time with Minoko? Yes. Verso approaches Minoko, who is carefully cleaning his Nevron legs.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs?
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Beautiful is a word that one could use.
Your lack of enthusiasm is disappointing.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me. Charging toward you. Brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. More for the smell than the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against stalacts, does it?
Stalacts are too stupid to realize they should be intimidated and confused.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Pah! Me? I fear no Nevron. Least of all a stalact.
Perfect. In that case, want to go intimidate some stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes. Well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you. All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
As they polish the Nevron legs, Minoko exuberantly bellows a war chant and bullies Verso into singing along. They sing together with great gusto. Relationship level increased. Minoko to 2. Luna comes over to shush them, but ends up joining and polishing after. Takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the other. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about old Lumiere and how their city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mael heads back.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? What a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when he told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me?
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
Our current objective: defeat the 2 Axons on their respective islands to forge a weapon able to pierce the monolith barrier. SK ability unlocked. Swim through coral reefs. Expedition escape. SK can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag. This will allow you to leave any location from an expedition flag immediately. No more having to backtrack all the way back to the entrance. However, you will have to backtrack back to a flag if you so choose to go back to that location.
This looks similar to Lumiere's shield dome. Maybe we can just cross it.
Yeah, sure. I'm telling you, we can't. Axons first. It's okay. You'll be fine. You want to try again?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Axons first, indeed. I feel like not many people get to see that little cutscene. It brings us back over to this miniature island that's like right next to it, where we can also pick up.
Avril, 40th Expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gommaged away. Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. But in the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea Nevrons left any fish for us to eat. Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
And we also have
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore, but the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the Nevs around here. Verso called this thing an Axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did. Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the Axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
So we learn not only has the curator been around for a very, very long time,
Let us get
about as long as Verso and Renoir, but we also learned that Verso and Renoir tried to destroy one of the Axons together, which is interesting all on its own right.
and go.
Nice.
Critical break, 25% increased break damage on critical hits. Verso, I'll take off. MIL, you can actually pay. Bonoko, you can take Auto Rush. I'm gonna swap you back into the party. Remove Lune. Put Monoko back in. And we'll get to see a little bit of combat today. And you're resistant.
Let's go.
Blitz
fast.
you.
Let's carve a path.
Use leadership. Give Noko a bunch of charge.
It likes you.
Probably would have been fine with the Gulf Fury.
Nice. Ready to go.
Time for mayhem.
Time to hit big.
We got a new weapon for Minoko, Bolaro. Energizing Pain. And the Ballet's Foot. Reverse the Bestial Wheel order. Using an upgraded skill gives 1 AP to all other allies. The Almighty Mask gives 2 AP to allies. Pretty solid, as giving you another option for Minoko. We can definitely slap it on for the next upcoming area. We should be fine with it. Got an upgrade to Energizing Pain from 8 to 12. Like as always, we're gonna kind of go around the map and kind of take care of some of these lesser enemies.
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path.
Resistant. Go for a jar. And we got a bunch of weapon upgrades. Trovodum, Battlum, and Colon. All to 11. And some Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. And an upgrade to Verso. All really solid.
Time for swim.
Oh, Colum's actually just straight up a new weapon for Lune. I was confusing it with Coralum. Colum. 480 power base. Element is light. Level 4. 50% chance to generate a light stain when consuming stains. Not bad. Especially with Mayhem. Plus 1 AP on consuming a light stain. Not bad also. Really solid. 20% increased damage with skills per active light stain. Honestly, pretty solid all the way around. Definitely going to slap that on.
Fast swimmer. Zoom.
That's the crows. I don't think we'll be heading there. Yeah, that's danger. More enemies to battle.
Ready to strike.
You're down. Good fail.
Let's go faster.
The sweet taste of battle.
We've got an almighty mask. Let's get a swing.
Your turn to dance. A bit of violence.
Nice solid
yes.
damage. We'll go for Remisier Bonk. Break him.
Let's spill some ink.
Go for a Fury.
And precision.
Kind of strong without a solid stance. And we'll go for a perfect.
Break.
Quarterim. And some Resplendent Chroma Catalysts. A few levels to go around. Got a Portier's Foot. Bouchelier's Foot. And the Porter. From 7 to 11. Interesting. We've got a double set of times. Mine protects itself. Mine protects itself. Oh, this one's gonna be a difficult one.
Flames. On me.
Just filling up that break gauge as fast as possible.
From fire. Please survive. Please survive.
Ready to strike.
And you are broken. Go for Lancelier and Tail. Get some high damage.
Parry it.
Didn't really do
Oop.
The sweet taste of battle.
Go for a Revive Tent on Verso.
Now again.
And we'll go for Sabotage.
Let's carve a path.
And then we'll go for another perfect break.
Break. Your turn to dance.
Nice. That's better.
It likes you.
Well, missed some parries there. Noko doesn't really have anything that I really want to use.
Just try it.
Kind of sucks with that white background, you can barely make the outline. Try.
Blades sharpen. Finesse and precision.
Oof, okay.
Ready to go.
Let's get some people up. We'll start with Verso.
Did I die again? Watch out, my L.
1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four.
I'm ready.
Let's carve a path.
Pick a Minoko.
Murderous rage.
Nope.
My, what lovely feet.
Just try it. Let's carve a path.
Skills, we'll go for Blitz. And you.
Let's go faster. Didn't really need it. You can
Revive
do
you.
better.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Son of a gun!
Energized. Up we go now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Everybody's up. Mael, take this one out already.
Time to hit big. This and precision.
Didn't really need it. Let's
Go
go.
for a Blitz. For high damage. And then go for a break for even higher damage.
Break. Sweet taste.
Finesse and grace.
Paradigm shift.
Incoming.
Minoko? Bring us home, buddy. For 211. Voluminous hairstyles. And some Luminous learnt. And a little bit of EXP. And another Lost Gestural. Astro needs you back. Whee! So yeah. I think our goal is pretty clear right now. We have a little bit more leveling up to do before we head on to our main goal, which is confronting the first of the two Axons. And then we are going to be off on our very merry way to the second one, and then the Paintress. But first, like I said before, we will be going around the map and doing more kind of side questy things. In any case, I have been your host, XFAngel98. If you enjoyed the show and you enjoyed watching, feel free to leave a subscribe, and a like, or a comment, whatever you choose. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Cheers!